Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. This time, go backwards. If you remember from last time, Ramu told us that we had to go find 5 manifestations of himself. And in order to do that, we basically need to go around and find little manifestations of himself. There we go, I said it. There we go, so we got one of them. I'm going to go through the story pieces relatively quickly. They're not altogether all that complicated to figure out once, because we have to put them... Did they say that already? Ah, well. That's beginning, okay. We have to get all these anyway, so might as well do that. And while we're at it, we can talk to a Moogle. And we have a letter from Monty. Okay. Suspicious looking people. So look at that, the Moogle got to escape too. That's always nice. And that's all we got from that one. And there's a treasure chest right here. And a mithril vest, which we don't really need. Battle. Let's see. I think we've seen this enemy before, but not here. So these are sand scorpions. This is like an upgraded version. And as we saw earlier, she has no summons. And her normal attack is crap. So I believe these guys are weak to ice. So let's find out right now if they are or not. Are they? They are... Oh, look at that. They don't have a lot of life, though. Dagger was the difference. That's sad. Baby's just out of being able to one-shot 2 of them. Apparently they're not all that weak to ice. You can probably use a multi-targeted bio to take them out. Which I will probably do next time. And there was one more of these guys over here. There's something else. Human. Okay. 2 left. And you're getting in my way. I'm trying to get the treasure chest. I don't care about the story. 1 more to go. Alright. Pick up that treasure chest containing the ogre. Go up here. And I might as well show this off. This is the first time we have to face Zagnal, whatever this guy is, since we originally got to meet up with him in the Hunter tournament. What was that tournament called again? Hunter's Chance is the name of the theme. Why can't I remember the name of the tournament? Oh well, I've learned a skill. I will go and change that, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Still can't remember what the name of that tournament was. Ugh, that bothers me. Alright, we need to go right here. We won't be able to get back up unless we go all the way back up again. So, jump off, get another mithril armlet. And, or was the last one something else? I don't remember. Actually, I think it's back here. The last manifestation of this guy. Yeah, there it is. So, there we go. Silence, the last piece. Okay, now, in order to continue on... well, this is the long way, but I'm just gonna double check with the Moogle. Oops. There we go. Come on. You can go straight up here if it wasn't apparent, even though I stopped halfway earlier. That leads us here. And now we can go on to this location. Found all 5. The story comprises of only 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. You have to choose the 4, and you have to put them in the right order. It's kind of obvious that beginning is where the story begins. And if for anyone who has played Final Fantasy II and actually remembers this, this is actually happens in that game. And so yeah, we start off with Joseph. He goes with us to the cavern in the snowfield. That was always fun, so that's the first one. And cooperation. Let's see. With their help, they were able to defeat this guy. The Adamantoise against the Goddess Bell. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 will be this one. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Yes, this is the 3rd one. And so Joseph gave his life to save everybody, and they left without telling his daughter. And now we have 2 options here. In the hero's option, basically this is a philosophical argument or a philosophical understanding. It's a question that has no real answer, so either of the answers will be correct at this point. Basically, this one says that not reporting the death makes the manner of his death speaks for itself, blah blah blah. Even though they weren't, what's the word I'm looking for? Even if they didn't report the fact that he died a hero, it's implied by his actions and by his character that he would be a hero. And in this one, they didn't report the death is indicative of their guilt. The heroes that went with Joseph, failing to protect him. And so heroes are also human. Personally, I prefer this ending. This is, like as it says at the top, it's a historian's explanation. So basically this is all interpretation. And more than anything, it's philosophy. And so I'm going to choose this one. Either one will work as long as you have the other 3 in order. So you can choose this one, and we'll go through it. And if you want to pause on these, you can, even though I've already done so. Yeah. Let me ask you one thing. Why did you choose that for your conclusion? I already kind of mentioned it, but... This is Dagger's explanation. Look at that. And that's a good answer from Ramu. She's basically quoting a textbook somewhere that she's read. Okay. That's awesome. And we got Peridot? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, let's go to Lindblom. Zidane, no respect. I like Zidane's interpretation of this. I think it's really kind of telling of his character, and it's also quite interesting. As I've already said, yeah. And Ramu gets to chime in. There we go. Standard cornball idealism. So this kind of confuses me here. She lost her summon power when the Eidolons or the summons were extracted from her. Yet, at the same time, she also lost the ability to summon magic because of the emotional stress of realizing that her summons had caused harm to the people of Clara. And it seems like that is what happened, and when she's willing to fight again, which is what has happened now, then she's finally able to use summon magic again. Now, I think if we go back, if we go jump off later, I think we can go back and talk to the Moogle. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I think this is the one I usually miss. Oh, another new enemy. I forgot about these guys too. Look at that. I'm glad I came back. Alright, and I forgot to... Yeah. see? No summon. What the hell, Ramu? You're a bastard. Alright, steal from these guys. These guys are Seeker Bats. I believe they're weak to fire. If not, I don't think they're all that strong. I should be able to take them out anyway. Most bats are usually weak to fire, aren't they? Oh, I guess they're not. And these ones cast Darkness. No, not on Zidane. Oh, he could have had it on. Perfect. Exactly the way I planned it. Shut up. Alright. And Zidane will knock the guy out. Phoebe will finish the other one. Not too hard. Next time I'll probably just single target for you bio. Trying to preserve MP a little bit. I don't really need to, I could just use it 10, but and I probably will when I go back to the Moogle over here. Okay. After that battle, I finally thought it would be a good idea to explain this. In the meantime, I had equipped the Pearl Rouge on her just to learn Reflect Null, even though I won't be using it. Here we go. Ramu has allowed us to learn to summon him, but we have to learn it. So I have to equip the Peridot or the Period or whatever it is, which has no stat boosting at all, as you can see by all of these other things that would give me much better stat boosts in order to learn him. And additionally, you can also gain more than one of these gems, and the same with the other summons that you'll learn later in the game. The more you have of them, the more damage the summon can do. So it's later on these will start dropping from enemies like Ore does right now, and so it's not like it'll be hard to get them, but you do want to make sure you fill up on more of these. There is a shop later on in the game that will allow you to buy some of them, or rather synthesize some of them. Ah, there we go. This letter is tattered from Stiltskin. This might be the end of Stiltskin. And if you remember, we're kind of led to believe that Stiltskin might be dead because he's in, he was at Clayra when Clayra was destroyed. However, because of the fact that I've already ruined that you will get an item from him at the end, it's already obvious that he has survived. So, have I seen this enemy? I have. It's more bats. Ah, well. Maybe you can see me taking on bats the right way, where I one-shot them and not have to worry. Steal something useless from them. Multi-targeted bio should be enough. Oh, I could have shown off Ramu. Thunder damage to all enemies, just like it normally is. Oh, it wasn't enough. Let's show off Ramu. There. Oh, come on! Poison killed them. That's awesome. Didn't get to show off. Unfortunately, that means I don't get to show off Ramu, but oh well. I was able to show off a cool death. It's always interesting. Alright, so yeah, I don't know if that letter, getting that letter, counts toward 100% completion in order to... if you send all the letters, there's a second game, or it's one of the mini games now, and you actually do get an item for it, and you have to send them all. That's why I've been doing it. But I don't think that one's required. I just wanted to do it so I would get all of them. So I like to do everything obsessive compulsively, just because I can, and to make sure that I don't miss anything. I don't want to go through the whole game and go, oh, by the way, you didn't get it, so screw you. And we're having a nice little moment here. Look at what? The red rose. Oh no. Now what? This FMV works best if I shut up. thing this isn't Final Fantasy Tactics, or their charge time would be so much that the guards would slaughter them before they got to use any spells. Ah, good strategy. Oh. What has your mother done now, Dagger? Standard. Vivi has to trip. One of my favorite FMVs in the entire game. You can just see the emotion on her face. This is Atomos, whatever. He was never been a summon before, but he was a boss in Final Fantasy V. Wow. It's a great FMV, it really is. But this is kind of where the game picks up. I know at the end of Disc 1 it was kind of dark, but this game has really been quite a light game in terms of content. And now the dark parts really start to build up, you know, from the end of Disc 1, destruction of Clara, now the destruction of Lindblom. Oh, that's helpful. Splitting up, that always works, right? Let's ask all the characters from those horror games. Oh, right, they're dead. Never mind. Yeah, poor Vivi. Vivi gets to hide and we get to explore. There's a soldier. Yes, to the death. Well, that wasn't the battle I was expecting. That's kind of a dark thing. A child stranded on the street without any parents after this. It really is. This game really does get dark for a while. Okay. Oh, there's a dead black mage there and they're gonna kill it. Dark. Alright. Continue on with the game. Oh, I don't think there are any items there. I know there's a few new items now, and this is why I kept going over here earlier. No, I picked that one up. Did I? Is this what I'm thinking? Yeah, the Lindblom card. Now we can pick up one of those. We can return here, so I think, yeah, these chests have been refilled. So there's Nether. And Phoenix Pinion. And the nest has been kind of mutilated. Aww. Look at that. Alexandrian Empire, huh? Even the soldiers seem kind of frightened. Vigilantes? No. Yes. Man named Justin. Please tell him this. Stop what he is doing. Ah. Dating going on between the two factions, huh? Go over here. We just see how destroyed this place is. The industrial district is completely gone, and the other two districts are in ruins. Ah, look at that, a familiar face. Good. Okay. Let's go see him. Princess Garnet has returned. Again. Guac. Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about her not being able to survive. She's overpowered as it is. Yep. I'm sure they'll be fine. Those three, Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix, combined with Blank and Marcus, I don't think there's going to be a lot that can take them out right now. Of course. Oh, so he knew all along. Apparently yes. Exactly. Dagger's at a loss for words. We got a live one here. Smaller. Wait a minute. If he had a voice actor, 1, I would be scared. 2, I would know exactly who it is. Yep, that must be Phoebe. Phoebe's back, yay. And he's falling flat on his face. He doesn't look like a soldier to me, buddy. Smart guy. Moron. So having him stay there and hide was completely ineffective. Yay! Yeah, we know that already. So it's finally... I think they mentioned that at the end of this one. Weapons? Among those weapons, those are the only weapons she's shown to be using. I don't... there may be some other ones that they threw in, but I don't recall seeing much of anything. On a silver dragon. Ah, today includes in. North suggests he came from the outer continent. The outer continent. Unexplored, yet there's people there. So in other words, they haven't explored. They being the people of the Mist continent. Again, she is making excuses for her mother. Kind of what Steiner was doing earlier. She doesn't want to believe that she could have done all this evil on her own. There had to be another force behind it. Makes sense to me. Exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to in a situation like this. You would take your entire military plus, you know, police officers, firefighters, everyone else to just keep everyone in line and alive. Yeah, they will be fine. And Rusty. Hypes up Freya and Beatrix and Rusty. I love it. Yeah, Zidane and Vivi can do a fine job of protecting Dagger. And I spoiled it a second earlier. It's obvious that Vivi's coming with us. No place for him here. Lend us the fastest airship. Mist only exists on the Mist continent. Great naming on the continent there, guys. Yeah, so that's useless. Not ready yet. And the Queen is taking control. 2 conditions for surrender. Surrender of the new airship. Hand over the Falcon Claw. Apparently, I'll bite my tongue. Harbor's been seized. No, we're not going to swim. Alright, old excavation site near a swamp located north of the castle. I wonder which place this is. Yes, it's Q's Marsh. Okay. Lead to another continent. Okay. Doesn't sound too reliable. They're just pulling this out of their ass, really. This entire sequence doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright. Prepare for the counterattack. Use it to prepare. 3,000 gil. I can spend that in 2 seconds. Anyway. Probably a good idea. Vivi's going to stay here, and we're going to go pick up some gear for everybody. The shops have been, I think, upgraded a little bit anyway. Okay. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. Well, this video has gone long enough due to very long cutscenes. And so, yeah. That's all for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. And next time we will get more equipment and maneuver our way to Q's Marsh to see if we can find our way to the other continent. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.